I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Just left work. Let's go to the grocery store.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
Hey y'all, good morning. Today has already been a rough day. And I was a little confused. Don't mind my hair. It's always confused. Didn't know if we were gonna stay home in bed, if we were gonna actually go to work. But my bills said I needed to get my ass up and get to work, so I did. But the earth this morning was sending me signs. Not quite sure what they meant. I kind of think they meant to say turn around and go home, or the earth was trying to tell me just quit your job. But yeah, Bills kind of debated that and said no, go your butt to work. But this morning I accidentally ran a red light. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared to death. Thought the police was gonna run me down, pull me over, lock me up, I don't know. But then I almost hit a deer. I have no idea where this deer was going. Maybe the earth told him to go to work too, but I was able to swerve around him and make my way into the office. Now I'm here. So yeah, that's that. But I have 2 part-times this afternoon. I'll tell you what those are one day. Not exciting at all. Yeah, but before that, I need to go home and cook dinner for my family. And while I was working today, I saw on YouTube a recipe for a steak and cheese kind of baked lasagna type of thing. And I think I'm gonna try that for my family. I think they'll like it. So stay tuned. We're gonna go to the grocery store, pick up our ingredients, then head home, and I'm gonna make it with you guys. And then maybe we'll try the lotto again tonight. I just feel it in my bones that the earth wants me to hit the lotto. Maybe I'll ask ChatGPT. I'll do that. See you later. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Just left work. Let's go to the grocery store. See you in a minute. All right, green peppers, onions, and mushrooms secured. Thought about getting some sushi, but changed my mind. Now headed down the grocery aisle. I need to get cream cheese. Cream cheese, please. Yes, I'll take 1 small container. Thank you very much. Now I need to pick up some mozzarella cheese for the cheesesteak bake tonight. And they were on sale, buy one, get one free. So that's right up my alley. I'll go ahead and grab 2 bags, please. Thank you. Let's keep this moving. If y'all don't know about the little mini Haagen-Dazs Dulce de Leche, 10 out of 10. Great snack for late night and perfect size. Grab some Johnny Pops. Now let's check out of here and get on home so we can make this meal because I have 2 part-times to go to tonight. Woohoo! So let's get out of here. Checking out. Can't forget anything, even though I got all the way home and forgot whipping cream. So I had to DoorDash some whipping cream. Go figure. So a little over $60-something. Let's check out. Not bad. For one meal to feed a family of 4 and have a little leftovers. So let's go ahead and head on to the car. It was such a nice day, but this morning it was like 20 degrees, and then this afternoon it's like 80 degrees. I don't know what to wear anymore. Do I need a coat? Do I need a tank top? Do I need sandals? Do I need a sweater? I'm just so confused and all over the place. I'll be glad when this weather stabilizes. But let's head on home. Time to get back to reality, make dinner, and head out to the part-times. All right, Harris Teeter, it's been great. See you later. Okay, I know I'm supposed to be headed home, but I needed to stop at the car wash. We park in our driveway, and the birds sit up in the tree and just destroy our vehicles. So I just needed to take a quick spin through the car wash. It's not far from my house. It's right next door. And besides, I pay the monthly membership, which is $30. But it's all good because it's worth it. I think one trip through the car wash is a minimum of $10. I might go once a week, so I think the membership is worth it. And besides, it's therapeutic to just sit in your car and ride through the car wash peacefully. Hey, that might be the only peace I ever have. But like they say, it's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And at the end of this tunnel, there sure was. So I'm just going to get on through here and head on home. Now let's do a quick haul of everything that I got. The pasta, the Johnny Pops, my little mini Haagen-Dazs, cream cheese, mushrooms, onions and peppers, shaved steak, cheese bread, and mozzarella cheese. Like I told you before, I forgot the whipping cream, so I had to DoorDash it. Got the tunes going for a good evening to cook. Now, I saw this online, this little chopper thingy, and I ordered it on Amazon, and it just made my life so much easier. I just threw the green peppers, the onions, and even the mushrooms in there, and it just chopped it right on up into little diced cubes. This was a 10 out of 10. I highly recommend. So I got all my peppers chopped up, my onions chopped up, and mushrooms. Nice and cute little cubes. And now we need to throw these babies in the pan. Now I think I put mushrooms, onions, and peppers in everything. Like, I just love mushrooms, onions, and peppers. I can eat it plain. I can eat it with a meal, with the meat, with whatever. Threw our meat on top of there. Put the noodles in to boil. Now, let me tell you something. I'm probably one of the only people that can overcook noodles every single time. And I threw 2 boxes of noodles in that pot because, baby, I wasn't about to do 2 pots of noodles for this meal. So I just threw a box, maybe a box and a half to boil. And yes, I overboiled it as expected. But it's all good. It looked like I was doing something, trying not to overboil it. But anywho, I used a little dry mustard, salt, pepper, and garlic powder mix, and some Tony's, of course. Can't go wrong with the Tony's. I finally got my whipping cream. Thank you, DoorDash. And added some cheese in there. Now it's time to put this thing in the oven. I did 2 layers of pasta, meat, and cheese. Gotta get this nice and cheesy. Now in the recipe, she did blend the meat with the noodles all together and then layered it in a pot. But I didn't do it that way. And as you can see, I could barely get the noodles out of the pot because they're overcooked. But it's all good. I'm going to still layer this bad boy up and put it in the oven. And I promise you, my family is going to love it. Big shout out to my daughter who was recording while I was doing this. And here I am throwing this last layer of meat on there. And that was a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Never made this before, but I will be doing it again. All I need now is to throw some cheese on top of there and get this big baby in the oven. Tried to mix it in a little. I don't know about y'all, but I always like a little more meat than pasta, which is why I didn't mix it in the beginning, because I wanted to be able to control how much pasta I actually wanted in there. But it was good. Threw some cheese. The recipe didn't call for a triple cheese mixture, but hey, who doesn't like extra cheese on a cheesesteak? So I kind of added that to it. I just end up putting a whole bag, just threw it right on top there. Let's get this baby ready for the oven. I did set the oven for 400, and I think that did pretty well. My oven tends to overheat, and even though it was on 400, I feel like it cooked a little bit higher than 400, but it was all good. Threw a little bit of seasoning on top of that afterwards before I put it in the oven. Also got the garlic bread, cheesy bread ready for the oven, and that turned out perfecto. And there we go. Dinner is served, baby. I was able to get a little bite before I headed out to work. I would say overall, 10 out of 10, would definitely recommend. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.